Hey lovelies, today I'm going to be answering some questions that you all have had, in case you didn't read the title when you clicked on this. But this I'm addressing are questions and comments that I have received on both of my Creating My Vampire Fangs videos, and I've gotten a lot of positive feedback. I've gotten some, what the hell are you doing? You act like you're actually getting real vampire fangs, you crazy girl, what the hell? Comments, which are like, okay, whatever, but the general consensus is that it was a pretty cool experience, and I think it was an awesome experience. I think it was super fun, and I did it again with these. Here, I'll just show them to you really quick right now. I don't know, you probably can't see this, but look at these. Why won't you focus? These are kind of like a fantasy fang thing. They did the same, I did basically the same thing, but I didn't film it and they didn't come out quite as cool as I expected, which kind of sucks. But yeah, generally my fangs are doing great. There's a little bit of wear in them, which is like expected after using them pretty much regularly for a year. And I mean, some of the paint on the inside is kind of chipped off, so I'm just going to be touching that up. And but other than that, it's gone really well. So some questions, I'm going to start addressing questions now. So question time. Cost. Alright, so costs. This was the biggest question. How much does this cost? I can't personally tell you because I don't know how much your dentist charges for things now if you're going with a dentist. Now, oh, sunshine. Yay. But I talked to my dad and he said the material on its own was about $100 plus like lab time that he needed to pay his employees would be anywhere. He said depending on the dentist, they could just charge you for materials, which would be $100, or if they aren't using like as expensive materials, it could be like around $100, like to cover all of the costs for like shipping and stuff. Between $100 and he said it could go up to like $300, $400, even $500 because it's such an odd thing to ask for, I guess, which kind of sucks. But it is up to your dentist, so I would definitely talk to your cosmetic dentist, and that kind of leads me on to the next question. Who does this? Who does this? Basically, I think any dentist is qualified enough to do it. Now, whether you should go to an oral surgeon and ask for this, I don't recommend that because they don't really specialize. They specialize in taking out your teeth, not making them. I wouldn't go, but basically I think your best bet is to go with a cosmetic dentist, which is what my dad is, and he does basically full mouth reconstructions, which is basically self-explanatory. He takes out all your teeth and can put in implants or dentures, which is cool. And or root canals, just kind of general dentistry and cosmetic dentistry. So if you have a GD or a general dentist, or as long as he's like, you know, a DDS or a DMD or something, yeah, it's something like that. And this should be good, but again, you have to talk to your dentist because I cannot speak for them. Where else can Okay, so this because this is such a weird thing to ask for. I don't really want people just like being like, I can only go to my dentist and spend outrageous amounts of money for things that may not turn out the way I want them. There is this site that I found actually while researching the process to creating this, and then I talked to my dad about it. He goes, we could just do that at my office. And I was like, awesome! So it is this website called customfangs.co.uk, and I will put like a little annotation or something here, and I will link it in the bottom, in the description there. I don't know what I'm doing. But that is a place where it seems to me to be a little bit more professional, and this guy's dentist who makes it, he specializes in making it, which is a really cool profession, and I wish I could do that, but I can't handle medical school, and I just don't do that now. And there's another place you can get kind of the same thing. It's not necessarily a full retainer unless you want like the retractable fangs. But you can get them at vampfangs.com. I believe it's .com. If not, I will link it below. And what basically they are is like you have like these two little canine things, and you can like mold your teeth into them, and then take them out, let them dry, and then they should fit into your tooth. Like, and they're probably a little bit easier to use. And in the Gothic community, and people, or not even the Gothic community, just people in general, I find that they've used them a lot more than maybe making their own, unless they're like me and are weird and make their own. More power to you, man. That's basically where I think you can get them. Obviously, I wouldn't go to like the Halloween store around October and just stock up on like the plastic ones, because those are just like cut off because I would just look stupid. This is a little bit like I guess you could tell. I don't have a lisp. I used to a little bit, because there is something. It's like if you're wearing a retainer and you're like, oh, my tongue doesn't know where to go. That is kind of a thing. But here's a video or a clip of me saying the ABCs, because why not? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Look how sassy that was. A, B, C, yeah, no, okay, anyways. So, basically, you just have to get good at it, and you can talk pretty normally. The only problem I have run into is that I tend to drool a lot when I wear them, and I don't know if that's just something that's normal or just weird that I do because I have weird dental things. Regardless of that, I don't have a lisp anymore. A lisp anymore. No, I don't have it. But I assume that when you first start out, if you do get this done, it just takes a little bit to get used to it. But I mean, at the end of my first video that I didn't really have too much of a lisp, so I think you should be good. Alright. So in regards to eating and drinking, okay, now, this is kind of a touchy subject because, again, I don't know what material, if you do go my route, I don't know what material your dentist is going to be using. So, my first and general rule of thumb is if you have something on your teeth, other than like braces that are cemented to your teeth, don't eat or drink anything. Definitely don't drink red liquids, because if you, especially if you swirl it around, like I know like some people when they drink wine, even though I'm not old enough to drink, but when they drink wine, or at least where I'm from, you swirl around your wine, it can get stuck inside, and it'll just look it'll be really, really obvious then that your teeth are fake, and it'll stain your actual tooth, and that won't be good. It'll stain the inside, so I would stay away from like red foods, from like granola, if you eat granola, because these would dent. I mean, definitely if you're using the soft plastic, okay, if you're using the soft plastic for your teeth, which I don't have on here, but it's basically the same thing. It's just like flexible, and it's a lot more comfortable to wear. So like, but you can't eat with it because it's soft and it's not as hard as a tooth. So I would, as a general rule, I would not eat with them. However, if your dentist says, "Oh yeah, go for it, whatever, just do it," then I would trust your dentist. I mean, I'm not necessarily a professional. It's kind of common sense with some of this stuff. Like, don't eat things. Like, you can eat, I mean, I have gotten away with eating, like, Jell-O with these in, or, like, drinking water or tea, because I can't live without my tea. But, I wouldn't drink anything, like, super dark, because I drink a lot of, like, light brews occasionally, or I'll just drink black, so, yeah. Anyways, so that was my question and answer video for my fangs that are doing lovelily. I hope you enjoy. If you have any more questions that I did not answer, because I know there were only like 5, but those were like the main questions that people asked me, definitely comment below or send me a message. We could just talk about vampires. That's cool too. I am still kind of into that. But, yeah. Let me know. Bye, lovelies.